Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your April 2020 tarot card reading. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone, but we'll try to connect with as many people as possible. Roles can be reversed. If I speak of you, I may be speaking about someone else or vice versa, so definitely flip the roles to see how it fits, but don't force the reading. So genders can be flipped as well. If I speak of a man coming into your life, it could be a woman. So, just try to be flexible in how you interpret the messages. I usually speak about feminine and masculine energy rather than actual gender. I'll usually try to make it pretty specific if it comes to that. So pay attention to the energy, the word associations, and the feelings of the words that I say rather than taking them literally. Be flexible with that interpretation and know that, it can go vice versa either way, So definitely follow your intuition when it comes to this reading. Again, it's a general reading, so it may not resonate entirely to the T for you, but if you get a personal reading, then we can get a little bit more clear and a little closer to the details of your specific situation. If you want a personal reading, just visit my website at www.eyes-open.com and check out my Instagram at ladypisces1111. The link will be in the description box below, as well as other information. Alright, so here we go. Let's start with your reading. Wow, Sagittarius. Immediately we have the Ace of Cups. You may or may not be starting a new relationship. There may be a new relationship forming in your life. Or this could be self-love, you filling up your own cup, or just being really, really happy with yourself and your relationships, your family, your friends, the people around you. This is a really lovely card. Someone's feeling emotionally new and fresh. Someone might be so happy they're crying for joy. Who knows? Oh man, so that's contradicting. So maybe you ended a relationship and got into a new one very quickly, or maybe you started a new relationship and it ended very quickly. Or a new relationship could be forming and it's taking a minute for it to escalate to the level of being boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband, wife material. It's the very, very beginning. But this could have happened with this. You could be starting a new relationship with an ex, with someone you already broke up with someone in separation. There's some kind of new start and then abrupt ending or reverse. There's like maybe someone's sliding over to the partner they cheated on their present partner with. Like, let's say you're with someone and you cheat on them with someone else, and then that relationship ends and you move to the next one. It could be something similar to that. It could be you or the other person. That can be an option for some of you, not all of you. Some of you are starting a new relationship, but it's just taking some time to come together. Maybe someone hasn't made the decision to make this into something more just yet. Or like I said, I hate to repeat myself, but it could just be like starting something new with someone you already separated from or had a breakup with. Alright, it seems like something halted, something stopped. Maybe you started something and it just came to a complete halt very quickly, or maybe someone wasn't prepared to bring this to the next level, so it stopped. Maybe it was like a fling or something not too seriously grounded. This is definitely not moving forward. This is not being prepared. This could be someone that isn't trustworthy too, as well. Someone might be looking back at a past breakup or a separation and maybe wanting to offer a new relationship, but they're holding themselves back. Maybe someone's holding themselves back because they don't want the relationship to fail. Maybe they just started something new and they don't want it to be over too soon. But to me, it seems like a relationship started and it ended as quickly as it started, it seems, and it is no longer moving forward. It's halted, or these people are not prepared to be together. We have the Devil reverse, which is releasing toxicity. Maybe someone no longer wants to engage in relationships that have toxic energy. Maybe they're willing to release a connection that was very sexual, very carnal. Maybe there was an obsession or addictions, or like maybe it was a codependent relationship. Whatever it was, it seemed like it wasn't healthy, and someone stopped everything. They were like, nope, we're not moving forward with this. It was great when it started. There was a lot of love and a lot of emotional expression, but then it kind of just stopped. Maybe someone wasn't prepared to release their devil tendencies or to release their toxic tendencies to allow the relationship to grow to a new level, and that's really unfortunate. I'm so sorry. For some of you, I feel like someone isn't really prepared to release toxicity. It's like they want to, but they're not ready. I'm not sure. Like, I'm so sorry. Someone might be just feeling trapped and wanting to be released from something that makes them feel suffocated. Maybe as soon as they started a new relationship, they were like, great, this is wonderful. But then as time went on, maybe they were just like, I'm really not digging this. And on top of that, it's not healthy. So this could be a marriage, something that has to do with family. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a relationship with a family member. But it seems like someone wants a stable, solid, and grounded relationship that can last the long haul, that can go the long haul. Like someone wants that legacy, that family, that the kids, the wife, the house, the whatevers. Someone wants that happy, loving home, and they were hoping, I guess someone was hoping that our new relationship would end up that way, or this person is married and they started a new relationship which caused a separation. But I need to pull more cards to really figure that out. But I feel like maybe if you went through a breakup and it's no longer moving forward, you cut out the toxic energy and the negative energies in your life. Family might be there supporting you. This is also long-term plans, long-term relationship, long-term financial goals. Maybe someone broke up with someone for material reasons. Maybe someone didn't make enough money, or maybe they weren't making enough money fast enough, and someone decided to separate and let them go because what they want is a really abundant financial future, and they need someone who's going to put in the effort to build that with them from the get-go, from the start, from the jump. Someone is letting go of a situation, letting go of a relationship. Someone is either holding on too tightly or needing to release, but it seems like someone released a breakup or released a separation. Maybe someone got divorced and they released it, or had to shell out a lot of money for it. Someone might still be holding on to old situations, but it's time to let that go. Someone may have separated from a relationship because they were spending too much money in it. Someone's holding back because there was a separation. They know what they want. All right, well, I have 2 cards, and I'm just gonna let that go. So someone is trying to release regret, sorrow, grief. They've done grieving. This is over. This is something that is over. I don't see this coming back up again. Maybe this was a long-term relationship. Maybe this was a marriage. Maybe this is like generational stuff, like what your parents and their grandparents and what has happened. Like maybe you've had parents. Sorry, Sagittarius, my camera turns off randomly. Anyway, so someone may be either they've gotten over it, or they are spending too much time in the emotions of grieving, or in the sorrow, regret, sadness stage, and it's causing them to stagnate, and they can't move forward to a new relationship because they're blocked by the separation that they went through, or the breakup feelings. Someone might be holding on to it a little bit too long, or longer than they need to, or they need to release it, or they have released it. The Emperor, fire sign energy, which lets us know that we are talking about fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. This is, to me, it seems more like an Aries card, but it's a get up and go type of card, entrepreneurial card, someone who takes control of their life, someone who is responsible, protects their kingdom, makes good decisions, is responsible and grounded, solid. He's the king of all kings. His word goes, no one can trump, you know, his decision. So definitely taking your power back over your life. Someone is like, it seems like there is a relationship that's coming your way that could lead to long-term financial stability right here, but someone has to release a breakup or a relationship that did not work out in the past, perhaps, and allow those emotions to process and move through you, so that way you can keep going. Someone might be holding back, and someone might be if this is a male or a masculine, someone might be holding back financially a little bit too much, and it might be it might cause you to look a little stingy in relationships if you start something new. So be careful. Maybe someone used you in the past financially, and now you're paranoid and you don't want to give up resources or whatever. But the universe is saying, do not do that. Be giving, be open, you know, because if someone doesn't see from the rip that someone doesn't want to build long term, they're not going to go for it. And not necessarily like you meet someone and at first meeting you want to marry them. That's not what I'm talking about. Someone just wants to know that someone at least has the intention or the desire to build a long-term relationship. Generally, like, it doesn't mean it has to be with them. They just want someone who's already in that mode or way of thinking. So yeah, someone doesn't want to do any convincing, I feel. So we're going to go ahead and pull your oracle cards. Let's see. And this is a relationship, so I will pull it from the heart chakra. Let's see. Sorry, it gets a little messy. A well-deserved reward. I feel like the universe is telling you, good job for getting through a lesson and processing it and moving forward to something new and more stable and more abundant. Maybe you learned some lessons. Maybe you or someone else learned how to release toxic energies, toxic relationships, things that do not serve you anymore, obsessions, addictions, anything that could hold you back. Overspending, materialism, shallowness, you know, non-empathetic sex or whatever, like, you know, people who we're not getting in that, so let's do another card. So 9 and 10, so you are almost to a completion for some of you. Some of you are already at this Ace of Cups. And see how I said you're almost there? You got 1. So 9, 10 usually starts back over at 1. You have love abounds. There's like a new emotional beginning. Same thing as the Ace of Cups. So I read these from the book so you can get the message straight, because these are specific messages. They're a little bit different. So let's see. So, discipline, gracious, compassion, satisfaction. Your efforts are paying off. When this card appears to suggest that you have seen or will soon find your relationships falling into place. It hasn't always been easy, but you had the discipline to persevere. As you work to create fulfilling relationships, you sometimes had to give more than you would have liked, but you've been the positive result of that action. But you've seen the positive result of that action. You kept the ultimate goal in mind. Remember I said someone may have been used financially in a previous relationship where it says that you may have given more than you would have liked, but this is about to pay off karmically. Cause and effect. Be proud of yourself. You've shown that you are self-reliant and confident. You're entering a phase of your life where your dealings with others will become more effortless. And when I say effortless, I don't mean people are being lazy and, you know, taking people for granted and, you know, thinking that you don't put work into a relationship, or when conflict happens you give up. That's not what we mean when we say effortless. So keep that in mind. Be considerate and compassionate in your interactions. Be considerate and compassionate in your interactions. Think of the other person and put yourself in their shoes, and also find people who will do the same for you. Otherwise, relationship will not work. They will continue to be short. We have to have empathy for the people we're in relationships with, and we have to be willing to see a perspective from their shoes as well as our own. So we have to let go of our ego and be open to doing things like that. We have to be considerate of others if we want our relationships to last. And, you know, like I said, you or the other person, doesn't matter. We need to look for people who are respectful in that way, and we also need to be respectful in that way. There is less need for confrontation now. Diplomacy is the better approach. As you move forward, expect to feel satisfaction with your accomplishments regarding love in its many aspects. You're being blessed for your hard work right now. Okay. I hear I got over it. Someone got over it. Attract, expect, release, serendipity, cycles, and expansion. The energies around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward. Let yourself flow with these energies and put them to good use. This is an opportune time to attract your heart's desire. Do you want more love, peace, or greater understanding? Is your heart calling out for a new relationship? Does your current relationship need improvements? Focus on your desire and allow them to manifest by expecting them to. So your emotions are your inner guidance system. Follow how you feel, and don't forget to self-reflect. At the same time, release yourself to the flow. Events greater than you can ever be imagined may be heading your way. Project your desires, but also be open to new possibilities. Good fortune and joyful synchronicities come with the flow card. Open your heart and arms wide open and embrace what comes to you. Nothing is static. Have that stagnant card right here. Nothing is static. Life flows in cycles, expanding and contracting, changing and growing. You may be entering a new cycle regarding matters of the heart. Welcome this new cycle. When a stone is tossed into a pond, the ripples flow with the water as they expand and grow. You're in an exciting period for forward movement and expansion, heading into the unknown. This forward movement may guide you into a new relationship or out of old ones. In either case, know that the change is for your highest good. The energy of expansion will help you grow into a new situation gracefully, safely, and comfortably. I move forward with grace and ease, the wheel of fortune. So, yeah, something's definitely taking a huge change here. Just be careful of any stubborn energies, because sometimes the Emperor could be a little pushy. I say like the emperor knows what they want, but they also have to be willing to give other people what it is that they want as well. So just be careful that this emperor energy doesn't become excessive when it comes to you or the person you're dealing with, and someone's not being like controlling or withholding feelings or being insensitive or like, you know, not considering the other person. So this is your reading. Look forward to that new cycle of love. It could be self-love, romantic love, family love, whatever. But it seems like our new relationship wants to come in really bad. That could lead to long-term potential. Of course, you do have free will, and that will determine if this actually makes it to the end or makes it to a long-term stage or state. So, you know, energy changes by the second. As soon as you become aware of something and something change, or you take action, the energy change, the cards will change. So if you want a personal reading, like I said, check out my website, www.eyeswise-open, to get your personal reading. So definitely check up on your energy to see where you're at and follow your intuition to move forward in life. But it looks like things are going to be really great for you, Sagittarius. Keep up the good work, and I hope you have a good one.